How does GTM engineering automate performance ads? Okay, I think we have been answering this question. When I'm assuming that the performance ad here means Google ads primarily, and then the LinkedIn ads inside. So yes, you can even automate performance ads in terms of Google ads. So you can create a customer match audience with Google's. So you can run Google ads, you can run performance max ad, you can run YouTube ads. So whatever you can do with LinkedIn, practically you can do with Google. The accuracy is not as good as LinkedIn. For example, what we have seen is if you upload 100 companies, LinkedIn will be able to find 99% of the companies. Google may be like little less than that. But Google also does a very good job in identifying those companies. So the idea is to create a customer match, an audience sync. Okay, dynamic exclusion, for example, you want to exclude all your customers who are already there in your CRM. Makes sense, right? You don't want to show your ads to an existing customer. You can do that. You can exclude dynamic exclusion. You can do retargeting based on page views, right? You can do super target. For example, I want all these companies. I want to run ads, but I want to run a different ad to companies who have actually visited my website. That you can do that, right? Persona-based creative, right? Within the companies, I want to create different segments and based on persona. So I want to run different ads, right? For example, the ads that I want to run for CIO may not be the ad that I want to run to the marketing manager, right? And then stage-based automation. For example, if certain account has gone into the deal stage, then we activate the ad. So that's the kind of automation that typically what we are seeing when it comes to performance ad, right? So the use cases are many. These are just some normal everyday use cases that we are coming across when we are working out, but we can keep coming up with more and more use cases in the coming days. Okay, so yes, GTM engineering is automating performance ads. We are heavily working on this, and there are new tools and technologies coming up. We are also building our own solutions around that, so we'll keep you updated on. Okay, signals, ads, CRM revenue. That is the automation loop when it comes to ad. Okay. Now, how does HubSpot transform with GTM engineering? Okay, HubSpot is going through a major transformation themselves. They have just launched Breeze Intelligence. They are launching enrichment and the Breeze AI agent. So they are launching a bunch of stuff as we speak. As you know, I'm talking about December 2025. They are launching products. They've already launched Breeze. They've already launched their Breeze agent, AI agent. I have checked it out. They have not launched for all the customers as of now. They are launching it phase by phase. It looks good. The idea is that you get the account intelligence immediately, right? The moment you open up the account, you get all the intelligence, and you can enrich the information. They have launched these tools based on credit system. So, and I don't have the information much because I've not used those credit system as of now. In the coming days, we are going to use that. So I'll create another webinar around that as well. But they have launched it based on credit system. So if you're going to use those kind of tools, you have to pay money extra on top of what you're paying for HubSpot licenses. But I sincerely feel that HubSpot is a step ahead as compared to other players in the market when it comes to GTM. So I think HubSpot started off as a CRM, then it became an inbound system, then it became a all-in-one platform for marketing and sales, and now it is becoming a go-to-market command center. So HubSpot is on the right track. I'm pretty impressed by the speed by which HubSpot is innovating and catching up. Especially with the new entrants like Clay and others. Coming up every single day. HubSpot is doing a pretty good job. So now we are talking about lifecycle automation, deal stage triggers, AI-based follow-ups. All of that is possible. Bridge ad still was already there, but now they are. I think they are going to come more with more tool set. They are going to come. They have already come with very good tool set for target account marketing, account-based marketing. They already have a very good tool set. Real-time lead scoring, yes. Now we don't have to create workflow for lead scoring. They are coming up with that as well. And they are basically based on attribute values. They're helping us to activate and analyze. So yes, HubSpot is going through a major transformation. I'm going to create more content around HubSpot and GTM engineering in the coming days. I think we are living in exciting times when it comes to HubSpot. Let's see what goes. In the upcoming days, we'll have some interesting stuff unpacking. So yeah, there you go. Data HubSpot ads, sales, feedback, right? These are all going to be integrated. Okay, and there will be AI agents who will do a lot of stuff in between. So HubSpot is already working with that. It is already releasing those tool set, and we are going to specifically create content around those tool set in the coming days. So please subscribe if you have not. How does GTM engineering support enterprise sales team? Okay, all right. So AE and SDRs we are talking about, and I'm assuming we are talking about the AEs and the SDRs. Buyer intent alert, right? So now you don't, if you can just put up some triggers and you'll get the buyer intent. You can go to Sales Navigator now and set up some trigger. For example, if a company create a dynamic list and then put those companies and then just wait for the intent. If there is a change of CTO, CXO, you'll get a trigger. If they are hiring new, there is a hiring trend, they'll get a new trigger. If there have been a merger and acquisition, they will get a new trigger. So you can just have to put up some triggers and you have to just sit and the AI and the automation will do the job, right? It will also provide you a great amount of insights from different sources. For example, the account, if you want more information about the account, it will provide that. Whether you are using Breeze Intelligence or LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I think all the tool set is coming up with similar, intent alert signals, right? In different ways, they are all going to do that. So I think the first thing that is going to be supported is the buyer intent and alert and signal alert. Then multi-threading queues, right? For example, if you have got 4 different products, 5 different ICPs, combination, permutation, 4 into 5, 20 permutation combination already comes up. For human mind, after a certain point of time, it becomes too complex, right? I think this is where AI can play a good role. So you can pick up the product, pick up the ICP, and then AI will automatically create the email, content and outreach and sequence and like so on. So for each product, 5 different ICP means the sales guy, the marketing team needs to, sit and brainstorm on each one of them. I think that's going to be easier in the coming days. Persona mapping, as I said, it's very easy to now map your products to persona. Deal acceleration ad. The moment the lead comes in or the lead becomes a deal, you can run acceleration ad, the bridge ads. AI outreach workflow. Okay, so the AI can also do a complete workflow, not just send an email, but create a complete workflow, right? Send an email, if they reply to the email, do this. If they don't reply to the email, do that. All of that can be done through AI as well. Okay, so a lot of stuff will be based. So SDR will be, will be alerted on a lot of stuff. Okay, and then the AI will do the action and then there will be a meeting booked, right? So this is how things are moving. Okay, so it's more and more about how to handle the signals rather than